Hey everyone. So I feel like I have to do like a public service announcement about friendship. Here's why. Um, Over time, since I moved into my neighborhood, I'm from the city and moved to the suburbs. And as I moved into the suburbs, I have had a lot of adjustment. It's a lot of adjusting to the suburbs. I really stayed to myself a lot because that's what you do in the city. Unless you knew the person, you didn't talk. And how are you going to know people unless you talk? And really, it's one of those like, I ran into her car and we had to communicate through insurance. And then eventually, after she got her car fixed, we became friends. Like that kind of situation. Or, one day I was walking down the street and I saw her kid trip and fall. And so I helped the kid up and then we started talking and we became friends. Like that's how you become friends in the city. Nobody really like walks, how you doing? There's, you know what? Something shady's going on right there. If someone just said, how you doing? You know what that meant? That meant they're distracting you because somebody's coming from the back. So when I hear a, how you doing? Or a smile in the city, you look back like, what? What? Who? Where? What? That's what I do. At least that's where I came from. So nobody would wave hi to you. It's not a thing. You just mind your business. And the only reason you went out was either you're going out to meet someone or you're going out because you need food. You're going out for work purposes. That's it. Otherwise, you had no reason to leave your house. Like joggers. They're originally not from the city. I don't think those people were from the city. Because I didn't run. I was not a jogger. It's not it. It's crazy. But I feel like I have to do a public service announcement because people are getting to know me. And they think they're my friends. But you have to be careful what you wish for. Because I'm not a great friend. Nor do you want to be included in my circle. Right? We're going to try and make this a quick video. But you know me. I love to talk. So about 20 minutes. Probably? Yes. Okay. Because I'm not as talkative to certain people. Or I have the face that a lot of people kind of want to judge. I have to tell you, I judge. I'm a judgy person. I totally judge. I judge everyone. I just don't tell you that I'm judging. That's the smart thing. See? If you have nothing nice to say, don't say anything at all, right? So I don't say what I'm thinking. Sometimes I do, and whatever. I don't care to friend everyone. I have my friends, and you only click with certain people, right? Certain people get your humor, and then you sometimes have friends who have other friends, and those other friends you don't get along with. So you always say, well, that's Jennifer's friend. Cynthia's Jennifer's friend. I don't care for Cynthia, but I like Jennifer. I have a cousin named Cynthia. I'm not talking about you, girl. And there's also the situations of people who you kind of joke with a little bit, or they kind of take your humor as, oh, she's so easygoing. So they try to like joke with you in a certain way, and you kind of say like, you don't know me that well. Or I joke with them. It's like a serious moment. Like, what did you say? And I'm like, oh my goodness, I don't think we can be friends. And they're just like, why? I go, because I was a joke. It was a joke. And then I see that some of my friends who know me are laughing. I go, see, that's why she's my friend. Because she got what I said. You don't really want to be my friend. When I tell people, like when they say, oh, I want to be your friend. You like seem so fun. You don't want to be my friend. And in my heart, yes. I care. I try not to care, but I care. Let me explain. So this is like going to be like a topic that kind of like veers off in different directions, but it all kind of clinks. It towards the end, you kind of see like it's like that what is that that digital font where all the letters come from all different directions and at the end they make one word. Word. That's what this is. Stay with me, America, will you? Okay, so when you're my friend, I talk, I will text you, we chat, we have like our own little language, our own little lingo, you know? And I have an array amount of people that we kind of have something in common where we all like to joke, and people who I talk to understand my humor, so it's awesome. I suffer from depression. Okay, I have this huge, I kind of let things get to me, and I will have to kind of like say, time out, world. I need to center myself, and I need to kind of focus because I'm letting too many things rub on me, and I'm just like, that's really not my situation. This is not, but I feel it. I really do. I used to be this person that used to just like really, like if you hurt, then I'm hurting. If you weren't okay, then I'm not okay. And, when I became a mom, I realized I can't do that because sometimes you have to be 100% yourself to be a mom, After I reconnected and recentered myself, I realized that I'm so much better. My family works so much, everything runs smoother when everyone's happy, when I'm happy, when my children are happy. Everything just runs better, And if I let other people, other situations influence my feelings, then it's going to affect everyone else. For example, the other day I was at the grocery store and the focus on hand was, it was just me, my children at the grocery store picking up snacks because we were going to do a movie night. It was going to be awesome. It was awesome. And at the same time, I had my mother on the phone because she was translating something for me. And then I had my friend texting me something hilarious, but texting me something. So my focus was going on my kids, directing them to the snacks, trying to talk to my mom on the phone, and at the same time texting my friend like, okay, awesome. And it turned out I kind of like looked at my kids because they were the ones there. And I said, can you guys give me a second? I'm busy. But those are my feelings, I will shut my feelings and kind of like, because I'm listening to my emotions of, hurt for one friend and sad for another, or happy. But what's going on in my world with my kids and my family, which is my world, there was nothing to be sad. Technically, like there's nothing to be sad about. So that's how I focus. Like, unless there's something going on in my circle, that's the only reason I will have that happy, sad, angry, afraid moment. So when someone is going through something hard, something difficult, I usually like to put my earmuffs on and not listen, so I won't care. And usually, it's sad to say that the people that get the brunt of that are my friends. So it's kind of like when you say like, ooh, I want to go there. That seems like a fun place. But then you don't realize all the rules that they have. Like, yeah. And that's kind of what you have to deal with. When you're friends with someone, you accept them, and my friends understand that about me, and they know that about me, and they kind of get it. Although at the beginning, I didn't explain that to them. So at the beginning, they kind of looked at me as this cold front, person that's just like, I don't care. Like, it has nothing to do with me. Whatever. I'm going home, and later on, they kind of understood. They're like, oh, like you do care. Well, it's because of that. It's because I usually just like isolate myself. And how I realized when I come back, just little details, not big details, but, I have friends that go through things, and that's what I'm saying. Those situations that I'm like, can I help you with anything? Can I bring you lunch? If you pick me at that moment where you're going through something and you tell me about it, if you think I don't care, then we ain't friends. But then you will realize, like, that's the moment. Like, if you really wanted me, if you really, really want me to care, and you really want to test my friendship, when you share it, you say, hey, Rosie, can you, get me some lunch because it's closer to your house kind of thing, I would probably drop everything I have, like everything. And I just, like go and get you lunch and bring it to you. But I'll tell you one thing, my husband's going to get an earful afterwards because I would come into and I'll say like, well, I helped such and such because they really needed lunch and I had to go like across town to do it. And they're like, why would you do that? Well, so you do that? I'm like, yeah, I was like super busy today because I had to go pick them up lunch and then I had to go drive it to their house and then I had to come back and I had to get the kids and then I had to like, go do this and go do that. And then I would say like, why did I bring them lunch? Like they could have had whatever, get them lunch. Like, why did I get them lunch? My husband just gets the earful. Like, why did you do it? I go, because I felt, like I was obligated to do it because I obligate myself to do it. I obligate myself. My feelings are really open. Like that's when it, like a Venus flytrap that opens up, and even though it's vulnerable, it's waiting for the kill. But I get all the feelings feed in when it's open, that's me. But at some point it closes. It's going to close. I love it. I love it when it closes. Here's why. At some point after I've talked to many people, or I like binge watch something funny on TV, like comedy shows, or I have fun with my kids, I like kind of recenter myself, even though it's a very peaceful term. When I recenter myself, I'm the Venus flytrap. Close it in, just close it. See, I can't do it like that because that sounds quiet. My Venus flytrap closes. It's awesome. So that's what it is. So when I recenter myself and close it in, and I get that one text from you saying, hey, can you go get my kid from school? Because I think they have like a cold. I'm really hoping and praying someone else is helping you out because I don't want to send this through text. And I did it because I don't want to send the text of, no, I gotta go pick up your kid. I don't want to get sick. Girl, stop. To go cross town and get you. Stop, girl. Nope. No. Sorry. That's what I do. And I think I actually sent this to a friend one time and said, yeah, I'm back. I feel better now. And she's like, oh yeah, you recentered yourself? I go, cold as ice, baby. Cold as ice. Ask me for a favor. Ask me for a favor so I can tell you no. I'll enjoy it. I will enjoy it. That's what it is, so be careful for what you want. I don't let just anybody into my circle. And then when you are in my circle, I'm sorry. It's kind of like I'm nice to the people I don't know because I have to be nice because I'm like, hi, how was your day? Oh, I'm great. And anyone who's like, Rosie's so sweet. She's so nice. She always says hi to me. That's because it's years of customer service. I can do it. I can fake it. I'm the best faker ever. You just don't know. People don't know. They think they know. But they don't. And it's okay. Whatever. I'm not everyone's cup of tea. I don't plan on being everyone's cup of tea. And the people who think that they are my cup of tea or that I am theirs, no. This is like in ginger tea and you Earl Grey. Get your chamomile tea away from me. Ginger. I don't really like ginger. I think I'm more like a honey lemon, like a Lipton. I'm an iced tea. Extra ice. And a squirt of lemon. That's me. Iced tea out.